A state-of-the-art ballpark at Oakland's waterfront is one step closer to becoming a reality. Welcome back to another installment of A's Stadium Journey, a series that helps inform you, the average fan, on all the intricate details of this new ballpark project, plus keeps you up to date on the latest developments and then what comes after that. And by now you've heard plenty of talk about this new planned stadium location at Howard Terminal, but have you actually been there, or do you understand its history, or can you even comprehend its limitations? We now present 5 things you should know about Charles P. Howard Terminal. Beginning with number 1, it is physically detached from the Port of Oakland and has not been an active seaport since 2013. That's right, Howard Terminal's 50 acres are actually not even connected to the other 1,250 port acres that dominate Oakland's waterfront. Now, this helicopter footage shows us it's just a small sliver of port land that's physically detached by a steel recycling facility just north of this site and Jack London Square. So right now, it's basically this, a parking lot for diesel trucks, which has been its only purpose since 2013. That's when the Matson Shipping Company up and left Howard, terminating their lease early for a more desirable location at Oakland's Inner Harbor. Let's go to point number 2 here. Nobody else is proposing fruitful projects for the Howard Terminal site. The Port of Oakland recently released 3 options that had been pitched to them across the last 9 years, and that's even after this location was aggressively marketed for redevelopment. So what are those projects, you ask? Well, 2 of them were for bulk and commodity transit operations that would have taken up all 50-plus acres of the site. What kind of commodities are we talking about? Things like borax, petroleum coke, coal, and iron pellets. Those materials would have been brought onto the Howard site, handled, and then loaded onto ships. Now, the other proposal was from that neighboring steel company to expand their metal recycling facility across just 3 of the 50 acres that make up Howard Terminal. So contrast those 3 projects over time, and now what's being proposed here, a major league ballpark with residential and commercial for Howard Terminal. Let's get to the next point here out of 5. Number 3, Howard Terminal has been called by the Port of Oakland itself, quote, not operationally functional for modern shipping needs. And here's an example. Have you ever wondered how deep that estuary is, the waterway? Well, the answer is 42 feet. And the problem is that's not deep enough for bigger, modern-sized ships that can dock elsewhere in Oakland. Also, the port itself is outdated. The infrastructure at Howard Terminal there, it's about 50 years old. In fact, those 4 container cranes that you still see standing, those are from 1968, 1980, and 1986, respectively, and they're not currently operational. It would cost somewhere around $250 million alone to update this site for shipping again. Here's the Port of Oakland COO, Christy McKinney.
The reality is that Howard is not that modern facility. It is not the future of shipping or seaports. In spite of the port's efforts to market the Howard property, it just became clear that the small, isolated nature of Howard is just not suited to the long-term modern shipping industry needs.
Let's move on to number 4. The Howard Terminal site itself is about 50 total acres, but about 10 acres of it are likely to disappear. Now, this is not a deal breaker at all for the A's proposed stadium, but it is, in fact, a huge concession made to the port, its operators, and the shipping industry in general. You remember those larger shipping vessels that we just discussed? Well, they berth elsewhere, and they need to turn around somewhere. And to maintain Oakland's future compatibility as a seaport, this essential bite will likely be taken out of the land to accommodate a wider turning basin. Now, the good news is all of this has already been included as an option in the ballpark's environmental impact report, which has already been certified by the city of Oakland. And finally here, point number 5 that you need to know about Howard Terminal. The site currently generates around $70,000 per year in property tax. But when fully built out, it'll likely generate more than $10 million per year in property tax for Oakland and Alameda County. But to be clear, this huge benefit, this huge bonus to the city and the county have nothing to do with increasing existing property taxes. Only the adding of new properties themselves within the Howard Terminal site. And so where would those new tax dollars go? Well, the city of Oakland itself has already listed cultural affairs, schools, libraries, parks, public safety, and violence prevention. Plus, the icing on the cake, this is a new permanently expanded tax base for both the city and the county for decades to come. So there you have it, a little past and present of Howard Terminal and this site, which hopefully leads to only one thing as the future of Howard Terminal.